3 years ago. She was an old lady that kept it perfect.
Oh, okay.
And then this previous owner that now moved out before us, it was like 3 years of just neglect. So like it looks like the gardens have like good perennials and stuff in it and everything. It's just hasn't been done for 3 years. So.
For sure. Could use some TLC.
Yeah, so I was kind of just curious, like, what you guys would have in mind. Like, I'll definitely probably be able to maintain it, but looking for some help just getting everything like back to normal, maybe a jump start.
Initial cleanup, right?
Yeah, clean up, and you know, eventually, like, depending on what you guys are thinking of what the price would be, like, there's things I want to do. Like, I do want to. You can see like that garden's kind of lost its edge. Like maybe re-edge the gardens, clean those out.
For sure.
We'd probably end up planting some flowers in some of these gardens.
Gotcha.
This area doesn't get much sun at all.
Okay.
So like, I don't even know if it's worth trying to get grass in the front here again.
I mean, it's pretty shaded. I mean, if you try to put a grass seed, that's probably just going to die off.
Right.
But you know, I can see some crows have been kind of picking away at the lawns there.
Right.
So it's kind of rough right there.
Yeah, so I don't know, you know, maybe we can talk about that side, but definitely the backyard's like, no, like for like this type of stuff, obviously the guy never cut the grass, so it grew into like moss.
Right.
But like, and same with the backyard. Would you guys like maybe? How would you get it back to being a nice lawn? Like, would you cut it low and then punch it?
Yeah, I mean, we can give it a good, nice deep cut, and then to try and rehabilitate it and revive it, you know, there's certain steps that we can take to get it up to shape again. So, you know, one of those being to tackle the moss problem. So we would power rake it and apply some moss control application to kill off the moss.
Okay.
Then, you know, we proceed with like aeration and top dressing and overseeding, that kind of scenario.
Right.
But it's kind of like a certain process that we take.
Right. So it'd be a few visits, kind of thing.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, because I was curious, because obviously you never cut it, so it's like either really long grass, but when you let grass grow that long, the moss has a better chance of growing in, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So I think that would be one thing I would consider.
Sure.
Like what I was originally thinking is I would just clean up the branches and stuff, cut it really low, get it aerated, and then top dress it with soil and seed.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like wondering what you guys could do some of those things for, or what your thoughts are. So
yeah, I mean that's, you know, within the same type of services that we offer, so that's, you know, definitely within our
scope.
Exactly, scope of work,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing. So maybe I don't know if you can give me like a few options in terms of like cost for maybe just a cleanup and like maybe moss control. I don't know, kind of. I guess you're thinking. I don't even have a lawnmower yet, so.
Oh, okay. You just moved in, right? So.
Yeah, exactly, and like, you know, I would love to just have you guys do all that and then just me cut the grass after, but I don't know what kind of cost it is to do that sort of thing. So.
Yeah, I can sort of give you kind of a ballpark figure, but maybe do you mind if I take a few pictures?
Yeah.
So I guess for the initial visit, you were kind of looking at you know, the yard cleanup of the gardens and the lawn as well.
Yeah.
So maybe some of the like shrubs and bushes here you want trimmed essentially and cleaned out.
A lot of the gardens there's just like, you know, and I guess like leaves everywhere.
Right. So leaf cleanup and the initial lawn cuts a bit overgrown in some areas, right?
Right.
Picking up the branches and twigs that kind of have fell from the trees.
Yeah.
And raking out the beds accumulated from the leaves and whatnot.
Yeah.
Along the corner there, this is just kind of like the lawn where.
Yeah, and there's some weird areas like you can see here as well. Like, was this a garden before? Maybe not. I can't really tell. But you can probably just see that as lawn, right?
Yeah.
I could probably end up doing like, you know, if you guys cleaned out the gardens, I could probably edge them myself and like put the soil down.
Okay.
Or maybe you guys throw the soil down or something.
For sure. Just kind of prep it for you.
Yeah, like I don't mind doing some of the work either.
Okay.
I guess you guys do like full-time maintenance.
We do, full season regular maintenance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be worth at least letting me know what the cost was.
It's not a problem.
But yeah, just kind of clean up. Like it looks like I guess bamboo there. So.
Yeah, I think they just kind of hacked it back because it was kind of like pretty tall, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But
like, would you maybe keep some of that there, or is that too invasive? Is it just kind of like...
I mean, we can kind of keep it trimmed down so it doesn't get like too full blown overgrown.
Right.
And then raking up the debris. I don't think they kind of raked up the debris along with them, so
yeah,
we can do that for
and we
sure.
can turn that back into a bit of a garden, I guess.
Yeah, we can kind of dig out some of the grass that's been kind of growing in between there,
Right.
and
Okay.
make it look like a garden bed again.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
for sure.
Yeah, and then this is like I thought about and just say it's a general cleanup, I guess.
For sure.
And this gets enough sun, so we could probably turn this. Well, it looks like they had garden there. I'd almost just maybe turn this into the lawn area.
Yeah, it seems like they kind of planted some bit of bulbs or tulips in between those green
okay.
things. Yeah.
So that'd be a perennial. So maybe that'd be nice to bring back, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But definitely open your opinions about it. I mean, you guys do this real organ. I like kind of like pretty much just getting it
Up to shape again,
I
right?
think so. I mean, I'd love to have you guys come and do it, but I don't know how much you want to spend monthly.
For sure.
But definitely probably something like that. And like if we can salvage some of these, like it looks like some old plants, and we could salvage some of that stuff.
Try and revive it. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And these laurel hedges here, do you want it trimmed up or do you want to leave it alone? Or
I would throw that in like your coat or something, and then
Sure,
I can
sure.
decide.
it's usually done on an annual basis, anyways. Like once a year.
Oh, okay, that might work. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were looking at buying a hedge trimmer, but you don't think
Okay.
you can do that, eh?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to tackle it on your own, that's a possibility.
Well, I thought it'd be like an ongoing thing, but
no, only once a year.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's probably something to look at then. How about those ones over there? Is that faster growing? Or?
Those are like emerald cedar hedges, so pretty much the same time frame, once a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. That probably. I mean, you pay that much in buying the fucking hedge trimmer.
Exactly. Plus, you got to clean it up and go to the dump and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
More
right?
to clear out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was even thinking about like putting gravel there.
In that corner.
Just
area?
as like somewhere I could pull the truck in, and maybe like if we ever had some other vehicles, but
Oh, and that kind of spacing over there.
yeah, like because I just thought like I don't know what to do with that area. Like
I mean, since grass doesn't really grow in that area, you can definitely turn it into an extra parking space.
Yeah.
So it might be a good idea to consider. So
that's what I had in mind. Do you guys do that, like laying gravel out and stuff?
we do, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe throw that in and just see what your thoughts on the cost of that would be.
So kind of that area right there, or more along like these two spots right here.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think about this front area? What would we do up here?
You can try and turn it into new lawn again,
Right.
or as you said, additional parking space.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
guess something to think about.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if I can find an old picture of the front yard and see. Because, like, the sun, they probably get enough sun here to have lawn. But,
Yeah, this is more exposed to the open area.
Yeah.
And then coming into this corner, these hedges are kind of blocking any sunlight.
they block the
From,
morning sun, and then the house kind of blocks the evening sun there.
Exactly.
So, would you ever do, like, mulch or something over here? Or
In this corner here, yeah, you can throw in some bark mulch to give it a more aesthetic look.
Right.
It'll definitely help keep the weeds from growing, so you don't have to, spend less time cleaning it up and weeding it. So.
Right. It would look kind of weird to mulch this whole area.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll take some photos. Like, I'm open to your ideas.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And then anything in the boulevard that you kind of want to touch up on, or I guess that's the city's area here.
I have no idea. Like, I guess this I'd probably just kept it
For sure. Just keep it trimmed down.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, mainly just the yard and. Like, I guess if you have a few options, like one would just be a yard cleanup, and maybe the hedge trimming.
Okay.
You know,
Include that in the yard cleanup.
if you had a
support,
couple
so-
options, like the yard cleanup, yeah, hedge trimming, and then maybe option two would be to do like a lot more of that lawn work you're talking about.
For sure.
Maybe having